Okay.
Default speaker change now. Okay. Yep. Share the screen and we are good to go. Yes. Thursday, 19th May, and we are good to go to begin our today's session. Of course, all my presentations will always begin with thanking the Lord Almighty who's given me much more than what I deserve. And when it comes to finance, of course, no thanks is less for my dad as well, who has been instrumental in teaching me the clinical part of finance. So this is my brief CV. You all are aware of it by now. Of course, a few things would be added here very, very soon. I'm in the process of completing a few things. So once they do, they'll be flashing here as well. So learning and upgrading is the way of life. So this is my topic for today: phone bank scams. Laalach buri balaa hai. We all know sometimes the greed is the innate source of theft, identity theft, or money theft, or whatever we can think of. There has been multiple things that have been happening with colleagues, with known people, friends, and family. Of course, there are so many other things which we need to be aware of as well. So let's dissect this topic a little bit today in short, in 20-25 minutes, and then we'll call it off. So yes, the phone is one small digital device which holds a plethora of information. And trust me, this is the gateway to so many scammy problems. So really beware, really beware. People are not at all conscious or cautious both about their phone. So we need to be alert about certain things. The internet is a dangerous place. It has its shares of bane along with the multiple boons that it shares with us. But then there are Jamtara like people, scammers, they who will try to steal your money by getting hold of your personal data. In the 21st century, the data is the new gold. More so in this decade or so, data sells like hotcake on the undercurrent or the on the black side of the internet, as we say, the dark web, as we call it. But so many people, even you can say educated people like us, doctors and dentists, are not aware of so many things. Fraudsters are calling them on one behalf or the other, and they trick them into sharing their personal information. Again, the innate purpose beyond it is sometimes greed, which leads to a quick buck, or you can say making a quick buck out of the opportunity that is being provided by the scamster. Sometimes we receive an email also. People who use phone for their emails also have fallen prey to it as well. So they have been their accounts of the colleagues have been hacked, and then they are requesting their friends in the friend list for that I am stuck in a nowhere place and kindly send me some money, and once I get back I'll pay you back. And trust me, many times people have given the money as well. So it is very unsafe as well in that regard. So the most sensible thing is to not reply to such requests, ignore them. So if a stranger out of nowhere wants you to give thousands or millions of dollars or rupees, please think again. You don't know that guy. People have fallen to the honey traps also. They've fallen in chat with a beautiful girl or a beautiful guy, and then a business opportunity risen in, and he invested in there. It was not an investment. It was a scam. It was a scam. Ultimately, the spouse, the so-called spouse, the boy or the girl, they ran away with the money of that guy. So there are various ways scammers will try to get your attention. Of course, will try to get you into believing them. They'll share some of the information, credit and debit card details, like that. Also, partial details are available on dark web, because every now and then leakages do keep on happening, and so we keep need to be guarded against, because as I said, phones are the most used device by all of us, and no wonder they are diseased also. They get you can say they develop a problem also, develop a virus also, or maybe they start hanging also, then they go to the mechanic. Sometimes our important data is in there. That data can go to so many places. If somebody, you can say, has been watching the web series, there has been one web series on Sony Live, which in which a phone was the reason of all the, you can say, hoo-ha that was happening. So let's see what all we can guard against so that our, you can say, hard-earned money doesn't get stolen or our identity theft does not happen in that case. So sharing the CVV, your credit card or debit card is as good as nothing without your CVV. CVV is the card verification code, or CVV number as we call it. It is a 3-digit number which is written on the back of your debit or credit card details, and there might be 1,000 reasons with the scamster to, you can say, verify your card, but you should have 1,001 reasons to say no. If he has 1,000 reasons, you should have 1,001 reasons to say a no. Never ever share this 3-digit number with anyone. It is here, your 4 digits of the last card, along with that a 3-digit number. So you need to be really skeptical of sharing this 3-digit number with anyone. Then, of course, sharing the last 4 digits of your credit card. Sometimes some scammers will use these last 4 digits to orchestrate a scam. In some of the banks like ICICI, they have the account number hidden within the 16-digit credit card or the debit card number as well. Only a few banks have this, but ICICI has been notorious for keeping that in store many a times. Of course, they might have changed this now, but this was there about 5 years back at least. So then if you share this information, they can easily match and make the rest of the digits, which can make you lose your identity and of course your hard-earned. Then another point is guaranteed loan. You get a call from a NBFC or a supposedly bank which can claim that you have been selected for a pre-approved loan. Only thing required is to verify your identity and you are in for a loan. And in this cash-strapped society, many times people see loan as an easy way out. So we'll be asked to share our personal information, which includes sometimes bank detail as well, and by paying a small fee. So we give bank details also, we pay a fee also, and we lose our money also. So the best part is to stay away. Then the tax refund. Of course, income tax department will never send out a mail, but it gets a mail. You are due for amount of 4,896.56 paisa. And you must provide your bank account or credit card or debit card details for money to be refunded. Sometimes they will disclose your PAN number also, financial year also, and the amount of tax refund also. Of course, the tax refund amount would be fictitious only. I'll tell you a very interesting thing. Income tax department also has publicized this many a time. They firstly offer a refund through a pre-validated bank account via NEFT only, via, you can say, digital transfer. Or if at all the bank account is not pre-validated, they send a check. It is never to be claimed by the department. It is an auto send, number one. Number two, income tax never issues refunds in paisas. Number three, income tax never issues the refund in, you can say, 455 rupees, 456 rupees, 457 rupees, like that. The last 3 digits will not be there. If it is below, if it is, for example, 455, they'll refund you 460 rupees. If it is 454, they will refund you 450 rupees. They always round it off to the nearest zero. Always check your income tax refund anytime. It will be rounded off, even after addition of interest, even after addition of all the penalties, late fees, due from their side or due from your side, or any rebate, whatever it is. It will always be close to the nearest zero. They'll never be in an odd or an even number other than zero. They'll never be in paisas, and they'll never call you. So if somebody gets a message that I have got an income tax refund, wow, मेरे सीए ने तो बोला था कि मेरे ये तो टैक्स देना पड़ेगा, मेरे को तो रिफंड आ गया. The problem, most of the people are not aware of it, and that is where the problem comes. They have left everything to their CA, and they get a message. They tell the CA, तुमने तो बोला था टैक्स था, मेरे को तो रिफंड का मैसेज आ गया. मैंने तो उसको बोल दिया ठीक है भेज दो रिफंड. It's like you can say an excise department calling you, hi, मेरा कस्टम में पार्सल फंसा हुआ, निकाल दो, कोई बात नहीं, पैसे दे दो, मैं निकाल देता हूँ. Stupidity of the highest order. That is the reason I always tell colleagues to Be financially literate. Know about your taxation. Know about your basic things. Know about reading your papers. Know about your 26AS. Know about your balance sheet. All these things. Of course, I'm starting with a workshop next week, this Monday only, this Sunday rather. So if anybody of you is interested, you can join me over there on the finance, of course, deferred live workshop. Then the number 4 is the Paytm upgrade. This is one of the most common one in the recent times. So after demonetization, the digital transactions were on the rise. Of course, the Paytm was the torch bearer in that before GPay and PhonePe also jumped in along with so many others. Then they will say your KYC is pending, so your mobile wallet is being held off, or you can say is blocked, or otherwise you have to do a re KYC, do via your phone only. The only thing is they want to acquire your confidential information, and Paytm cyber cells themselves issued an alert. We will hold, it is not our communication message. They never hold your Paytm amount unless you do that verification. And the number is never a personal number like this 89273, like this number. It is never on this part. So these are all sorts of frauds. Another sort of fraud which happened again with one of my group members very recently is the WhatsApp community that I'm running. You are informed that you purchased an insurance policy, now it has matured. Again, if you are not aware of your financial assets, people are going to make a fool out of you. So everybody needs to watch another web series, I would say Jamtara on Netflix. Came long time back, 2 years back, when the COVID lockdown just happened. And that is one web series which literally opens up your eyes how people are fished into, or we can say fooled into this part, and how this kind of a nexus is running full bound. So you don't need to verify your bank details for getting a maturity amount. Everybody sends you a check or via NEFT. Nobody needs to verify on the phone. फोन पे कोई वेरिफिकेशन नहीं होती है. अगर होएगी भी तो ट्रिवियल चीजों की होएगी. प्रॉब्ली आपका एड्रेस क्या है, आपका डेट ऑफ बर्थ क्या है, आपके मदर का मेडन नेम क्या है. अगर बैंक के भी कस्टमर केयर को आप करेंगे तो ही विल not ask for your full date of birth, he'll ask partial one, year of birth or maybe date of birth only, not the full. He'll ask for your mother's maiden name. He'll ask for a landmark near your house. He will not ask for the full address also. So उनके डेबिट कार्ड और बैंक अकाउंट नंबर एंड ऑल दोज थिंग्स पूछने का तो कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं होता. अगर कोई पूछता है तो टेल देम इट इज फॉरबिडन ऑन योर साइड. If he's a genuine bank employee, he'll never say that. So be on the guard. No one will ask for your own personal information in today's time. See the kind of you can say people have adopted the ways. Insurance scam, spam call, you block it on Truecaller, then a package delivery kind of a thing, priority call, then you can say a Truecaller Gold, or you can say an advanced version where you can change your identity. The number is the same, just shown as an identity purpose. So the number is the same, which can lead to a scam. Then the biggest one, of course, the lucky draw. You did a shopping, आपने पेट्रोल डलवाया था, आपने ये किया था. The phone, the petrol pumps are one of the worst places where swim swapping, card cloning, so many kind of frauds can happen. So never let your ATM or debit card unguarded. Never let your ATM or debit card unguarded, especially at petrol pumps. Of course, I will advise that at all merchant outlets, but never keep them unguarded. Never provide an OTP, always punch in yourself. So if somebody claims you won a lucky draw and just pay an amount towards logistic charge, even in you can say recent times, people have got a job, so they're about to send their documents and pay a registration charge for the job. Nobody pays for the job, of course, not on the not in the online world. So these are nothing but scamsters trying to get your money in one way or the other. Very recently, the fraud which happened with one of my group members, which persuaded me to get onto this session, is that he actually did not use a debit card in the past 7-8 days when this thing happened. Early morning, 4:30 transactions happened. About 5,000 was done, then 6,000 done, then 52,000 done. He immediately reported, and of course, today in less than 7 days, he's received an email from the bank that we are refunding your money. Of course, I'll tell you the things to do with that. So again, nobody is running any lucky draw, at least not of this tone. They'll be giving you 2 lakh and 3 lakh and on the online. So never click these links. It is all these fictitious links aim to install a malware on your phone, which can lead to your SIM being cloned, your SIM being swapped, your identity being stolen. So if you ever encounter any of these 6-7 situations that I've told you, verify the authenticity of the caller, because बैंक IT डिपार्टमेंट या कोई भी सरकारी डिपार्टमेंट आपको फोन नहीं करेगा आपके बैंक अकाउंट की डिटेल्स. ऑल्सो डोंट रिप्लाई टू एनी ऑफ दीज dubious emails. बहुत बड़ी तंजानिया से मेल आती है, मेरे हस्बैंड की डेथ हो गई है, वो बहुत खजाना छोड़ गए हैं, तो आप मेरे बेनिफैक्टर बन जाइए, उसमें से मैं आपको 50-50 दूंगी. क्यों भाई, मेरे को क्यों दोगी तुम? एंड पीपल फॉल इन द ट्रैप. And easy money, greed is the hidden emotion behind all these things. So 10 of the most popular internet scams, although this topic is about the phone scam, but there are other topics as well. Shopping, discount coupon, Paytm, OLX buy and sell, dating scam, of course, honey trap, as I said, ATM pin inquiry, fake job, phishing, identity stealing, and friend request scam. So many Facebook identities have been stolen by people. People don't even look into the mutual friends and you can say the profile of the person before accepting and request. Even if the person seems to be a known person to you, still check out the profile, because the scamster might have created a alternate profile for that guy. It has happened with me recently as well. So luckily that guy is my very close friend, so I just picked up the phone and called him up. क्या बात होगी, दोबारा से फ्रेंड रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा तू? तो मैंने तो नहीं भेजी. मैं कहता दैट इज द रीजन आई एम कॉलिंग यू अप. चेंज योर पासवर्ड बिकॉज योर प्रोफाइल, योर आइडेंटिटी हैज बीन स्टोलन. इमीडिएटली रिपोर्टेड एंड ही वाज लकी दैट इट रीच्ड मी. एक तो मैं उसका दोस्त हूँ, ऊपर से थोड़ा सा इस मामले में हल्का सा उससे ज्यादा पढ़ा लिखा हूँ इस मामले में, तो ही कुड हैव वी वर एबल टू प्रेस इट एट द फर्स्ट स्टेप ओनली. So the carry home gyan, if anything happens, don't panic. File a police complaint with the cyber cell. Of course, you can contact the credit reporting agencies also to freeze your credit, so that any account is opened by your name, or anything purchases happen, or any loan is taken, or any kind of, you can say, credit card is swiped, so it does not get reported to you. Block your debit card if the same has happened through net banking, or if the net banking is being used in that regard, if your debit card is not there, then block your INB access or change all your passwords. That is the bare minimum you can do. Trust me, the RBI has given very clear guidelines, and the sooner you report, the sooner, again, for that you have to be aware. So the sooner you, lesser damages you will have, even if it is your mistake. The bank is at fault, they pay you back. But even if you are negligent, आपकी गलती से पिन लीक हुआ, CVV लीक हुआ, कुछ भी हुआ, even in that case, you have a bare minimum liability. The only thing is that even if it is because of your negligence, and you can say if you report before 7 days of the same thing happening, and after 3 days, the notification says, RBI notification, which came in 2019, that the transaction liability is limited to a certain extent, to an amount set by the bank. Let me show you that list. So the maximum liability for the customer, even if it happens by your mistake, credit cards with limit above 5,25,000, with limit up to 5,10,000. All current cash credit accounts 25,000, current accounts 10,000, current cash credit 10,000, prepaid instruments like gift cards 10,000, saving bank account 10,000, and normal bank saving accounts 5,000. That is the minimum or maximum liability that someone pays if you report in less than 7 days about the theft. Obviously, जिसने चोरी करना वो 5, 10, 20 हजार तो चोरी करेगा नहीं, वो तो लाखों में करेगा या बिग 1000 में करेगा. Is to report it to the bank itself, because banks को 90 days का time मिला हुआ है. Otherwise they'll have to pay you penalty per day, on the per day basis. Otherwise, if the transaction is unauthorized, they have to reverse within 10 working days. They have to mark a lien. Lien बोलते हैं जिसको, उसको आप गिरवी रख लो या लॉक कर दो पैसा, कस्टमर कांट यूज इट, बट वो कस्टमर के अकाउंट में रिफ्लेक्ट करना शुरू हो जाए कि इस पे लियन लगी है या ब्लॉकेज लगा है, इसको जिसको हम लोग शैडो क्रेडिट भी बोलते हैं कई बार. So once reported, you can say the bank should ensure that customer does not suffer. The customer won't bear additional burden of interest. And of course, as I said, they have to bear all this within 90 days. Otherwise, they have to pay back to the customer per day on the interest part. So RBI, of course, is helping customers in that regard. So it doesn't go on. The investigations don't go on endlessly for endless time. So we need to be aware of all these things. So moral of the story: scams that conned Indians in 2019. उसके बाद तो 2 साल बहुत कुछ और भी हुआ. Phishing emails 25%, phony apps 24, discount scams 24, streaming videos, downloading films 23, streaming or downloading music 23%, fake online stores 22%, deceptive gaming stores 21.9, phishing text 21, fake charities 20.4, fake gift card 20.3. So there were so many other things. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this session added a little bit of value addition in your life. So this is my WhatsApp community where I keep on getting these updates. My WhatsApp community keeps on informing me. If you want to be a part of this community, please send me a message. I'll add you over there. And of course, the 6th group is on, and I plan to limit these groups till 6 on. So this is my YouTube channel going by my name only. If you are not a subscriber yet, do go and subscribe and hit the bell icon. As on 15th of May, 470 plus videos are already there, and it's not been even 2 years that the channel has been revived. So my social media presence by my name only, Dr. Bhavdeep, Clubhouse, Instagram, Facebook. Of course, I'm available over there. Please do send me a valuable feedback on my phone, on my Facebook page, on my WhatsApp community, wherever you are, or on my YouTube channel, or on my number. Bouquet and brickbat both would be welcome in equal measure. And thank you so much. And I stop my share for acknowledging the visitors on my site, and of course on my page, and of course any questions if there are any. Okay. Hello, Dr. Ramchandra sir. Hello, Dr. Sonia. Hello, Dr. Renuka ma'am. Hello, Dr. Hishikesh. Hello, Dr. Bhajandeep. Thank you so much, Dr. Sonia. Thank you, Dr. Mayur Oswal. Of course, this topic is very close to my heart. Thank you, Dr. Anupama ma'am, for your feedback. Thank you, Dr. Ramchandra sir. So I hope you understand a few basic things, especially about the CVV part, especially about the bank and government departments asking for IT, and even the IT department asking you for small intricate details, and especially the IT department issuing refunds in the round figure. Do remember these small little things. These do come in handy, and of course spread the awareness, teach fellow colleagues about these things, explain them, because of course the more we can enlighten and you can say educate the society, the more learned our society will be and be safe with their hard earned money. It is very difficult to earn money in today's times, and if you can be a savior to someone, you are like a god to them. So thank you so much once again, and I take your leave. We'll meet on Monday for Miraculous Mondays on Practice Management or Medical Legal for episode number 21. We are just 6 episodes away from the finale, and I hope to wind up the series by 30th of June. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Take care. Shabba khair. Good night. Have a great weekend ahead.